Okay, what we've got here is the end cap of the passenger side door sills. As you can see, it's got a bit of a rounded interior and a rounded nose on the end of it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one, but probably won't look the same, but it'll have the same dimensions, so it covers the new rocker cover door sill forward end of the passenger side front door. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is what I ended up with. Have the new part made for the door cap. Not quite the same, it's got a blunt end on it, but that's okay, that's not a problem. It's hidden underneath, down by the bottom of the car. Made it up as separate pieces. Welded them in separately. A lot easier doing it that way than trying to form it as a out of one piece anyway. And fits up really well, covers everything up. Made the flanges a bit wider, so it protected the open gap on the end of the door sill, and I think it's going to work fine. This is what we started with as a template, so and that's what we ended up with. It should be good. This is my workshop. This is what I'm working with on doing the repairs to the car. It's all real basic. I'm not a professional by any stretch of imagination. I'm just doing this as a hobby. It's something I enjoy doing from the previous Anglia that I have done. We've got really basic tools for all of our bending and flanges and rounding the edges and things like that. We've got some bits of scrap metal, really heavy duty, drill, vice grips, cutters. I've got a shear here for cutting pieces off if they're too long, shaping them better than using a grinder. The rubber mallet for bending shapes. I place the metal between this and just tap it down and get it right. Dollies, a couple of hammers. This is my father-in-law's hammer. He was a panel beater back in the 40s and 50s and the 60s. So he gave it to me to start the project on this one. The grinder, cutter, and the vise. It's only a small vise, it's not a big one. So a big one would be nice, but haven't been able to find one yet. Make life a bit easier with a bigger vise. Over here we have some other tools that I use. It's a mini brake. It's only 470 wide, so it does most of the panels we do. In the bigger ones I do them manually. And then we've got the bead roller. Got various beads for that one. It's come in handy for doing swazings on things. And then we have a little planisher. It's only a small one. You can tell it's not a big head, but it just flattens out the areas that I've done with the rubber mallet and the hammers, and it's just enough to get them straight and get them smooth, so we haven't got too much body fluid to go in after that. Then we've got the welder. Bought off Trade Me, $750. It works really well. Argon, and with I think it's a 3% oxygen. That's what we've been using for all the welding on the car. It's got a 5 kilo spool in it. And we're going to be looking at maybe trying the flux core wire. We'll see, give that a try I think. because I'm going through one of these bottles a month. It's $150 a month for the argon. So and I'm on my 4th bottle so far. So basically that's what the tools that we use. Really simple, really basic. Not a big workshop, just small. This is all the bead rollers that we have, different shapes, different thicknesses, different spans, different widths. So we can do 98% or 99% of any of the beading that we need to do. It's not a problem. And the back of the car, full of stuff. A lot of cutting wheels. We use the 125mm wheels. We're getting down on those. So they work off really well. You've got to watch you don't force them, otherwise they'll just chew them out. So you just got to let it take its own way through the metal when you're cutting. This is the second box of those, and they come in 50s, I think they are. Yeah, I think they're in packets of 50. Clamps, heaps of clamps. I've got more in the car and more of these ones, and we've got some bigger ones here for getting into those awkward angles. Very handy having the wire brush on here. I'm almost worn down the grinding part a little bit now, so it's getting a bit small, but I'll get one of those replaced. So that's basically what we've got, and we'll just carry on and do a bit more and a bit more each weekend, and just go from there. Thanks for watching.